Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is February 9th, 2015. This is Texan TV News from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas, and I am Jourdan Mead. Today's top story, in campus news, Texas Attorney General says the Texas A&M system must withhold a report about the investigation of former Tarleton Vice President Rusty Juergens. Texan News and TV filed an open records request for the investigation after the university announced last year that Juergens was no longer affiliated with the university. After a nearly 3-month wait, the Attorney General's office stated the system must withhold submitted information since the ruling came from a section of the Texas government law, considers the disclosure information confidential. Juergens worked for Tarleton for over 30 years before he left at the end of 2014. In regional news, 27-year-old Eddie Ray Routh, an Iraq War veteran, is said to stand trial for the deaths of Chad Littlefield and American sniper Chris Kyle. Routh's attorney planned to argue that he was insane and suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder. They've also questioned whether he can get a fair trial due to pre-trial publicity in the blockbuster movie about his life. Jury selection is scheduled for today and tomorrow. And now, today's Texas, national, and international news from the Associated Press. In Texas news, 27-year-old Sawyer Flatch fired several rounds at police helicopter early Sunday morning in Austin, Texas. Police say Flatch went on shooting spree late Saturday night when he started shooting at the helicopter. After about 30 minutes, police sniper Luke Serrato arrived at the scene. The next time Serrato saw Flatch aim at the helicopter, Serrato shot and killed Flatch. Police said that several shots hit the chopper's rotor blades. No word on why Flatch went on the spree. In national news, police have identified the gunman who killed himself after killing 4 and leaving a 5th injured in the quiet town of Douglasville, Georgia. Cedric G. Prather turned the gun on himself after killing his ex-wife, 2 children, and another adult on Saturday afternoon. The other 2 adults were later identified as Latoya A. Andrews and Joseph Terry Brown. All 3 adults were 33. A 7-year-old child was said to be dead upon arrival, and a 9-year-old child was taken to the hospital where he later died. In international news, as Russian-backed separatists gain ground in eastern Ukraine, efforts to form peace appear to have gained momentum. Leaders of Germany, France, Russia, and Ukraine announced plans for 4-way talks this week. The proposed meeting Wednesday in Minsk emerged from a phone call between German Chancellor Angela Merkel, French President François Hollande, Russian President Vladimir Putin, and Ukraine President Pedro Poroshenko. The motive behind the meetings is to revive much violated peace plan both sides agreed to in the Minsk last September, and to end a war that has now killed more than 5,300 people. According to the United Nations estimates, in sports, on Saturday, former North Carolina Tar Heels basketball coach Dean Smith died on the age of 33. Some ongoing health issues, and during his time in North Carolina, Smith led the Tar Heels to 13 Atlantic Coast Conference championships, 11 4 appearances, and brought home 2 national titles in 1982 and 1993. Funeral arrangements have yet to be announced. The weather today will continue to stay in the high 60s, low 70s, and sunshine the rest of the day. Then we'll drop back down into the mid-50s during the night. Moving into the next couple of days, the temperatures will stay around the low 70s. Today's broadcast was produced by Sarah Sanchez and Daryl Eubank. You can watch Texan TV News live Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. on Cable Channel 9. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of Texan TV News on Facebook. I am Jourdan Mead. Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.